Hey, welcome back to my channel, His Love, Her Home, where we talk about all things homeschool, motherhood, and faith. If it's your first time watching one of my videos, let me introduce myself. I am Frances, a stay-at-home homeschool mom of 4. In today's video, we are going to hop right in to our Geography 2021-22 school year. Let's talk a little bit about geography. So for my son's geography this year, they are going to have sketchbooks. And basically they're going to make their own sketch diary of the 50 states and more. Rivers, lakes, mountains, what have you, whatever they seem to go to, whatever they like, we're going to dig into it. So basically I got the diary so they can make a 2-page spread, a layout of each state. And my 3rd grader will probably only do 1 page, but for my 6th and 7th grader, they're going to be responsible to do a 2-page layout of 1 for each state. So let me show you some of the resources that I have got for them to use along with this book. The first thing is Fandex, the 50 states. And these have all the states in it. The next thing is our 50 states, quirky, bizarre, weird facts guaranteed to challenge your geography IQ. The next thing is USA flashcards. These also include the president. Next is Guess in 10 States of America. Get ready to play the most exciting game of questions. Ask up to 10 questions to guess the state on the game card. Key skills, social and communication skills, problem solving, decision making, and creative thinking. Next up, some flashcards. The United States are world flashcards, and then I have some that are just states and capitals. The other one for our hands-on day is the USA card game. How well do you know your states? Match state geography cards with fact cards to collect the most matches and use special challenge cards to steal matches away from the other player. That's going to be fun. We like to play games in our school, I have discovered. So let's get on to the books. Our first book up will be Ken Jennings' Junior Genius Guides. This is the one that's maps and geography. They also have presidents and a lot of other things. Now you can become a junior genius. With this book about maps and geography, you'll become an expert and wow your friends and teachers with clever facts. Our next book is the Basher book. We know about Basher. These are great little books that they have. They're very good. Which state is the first to approve the U.S. Constitution? This book lights up the stars in the Star-Spangled Banner. Brush up on your knowledge of the 50 states, plus the 5 U.S. territories. So this book, you open it, each state has a page with information on it. And that's States and Capitals. United we stand by Basher History. The next one is Flags. Flags of the 50 states. Flags of the 50 states. A beautifully illustrated book of the states of the Union as seen through their flags. It has over 200 pages. It is definitely beautifully put together. Open it up for you, but each state has its own big flag in the front, and then there's pages of information that follow. I thought these would be good to use so my sons could definitely draw the flags if they wanted to and write a little information about it. Again, this book is the 50 states, flags of the 50 states. Our next book is Discover the Desert. This book does have 20 activities that go with it. If you open up this book, you will find interesting facts. It also has like projects that you can do, but it also has vocabulary. And it also has fascinating facts, which I thought was a cool book because this is something that my 6th grader did not get to last year. So we are going to incorporate that this year. The next one is The United Tweets of America. These are all the birds, 50 state birds, and it's a beautiful book just about all the birds in each state that they belong to. Let me open it up and show you one page. This is the page for New Hampshire and Nevada. Of course, this book is beautiful. Louisiana, very beautiful. I thought this book would be a great addition to their geography study. The next one is by National Geographic. This is Our 50 States. This is the definite big gigantic book for my 7th grader so he can learn more about the states. It has more information in it, of course. In Our 50 States, you will find 300 plus full color photographs and illustrations, specially designed maps of each state and region, lively, fun to read state and regional essays written by professors of geography. And each one has an illustrated timeline. There it goes right there. Illustrated timeline. Color-coded maps, facts and figures, perfect for school reports or armchair travel across the USA. Next is just simple. I'm going to show you. It's a coloring book that my mom actually gave me, but I'm going to let them like color this and rip it out if they want to put on their to put in their scrapbook, just to add a little bit more color and fun. Every state has like words in it that are about the state. Our next book is 50 Trailblazers of the 50 States. And it says, meet 50 trailblazers who paved the way across each of the 50 states and discover how they made America what it is today. So each page has one person. This is another book that I think is very beautiful, gorgeous looking book. And like I said, each state has one person and they talk about the person. I do also like that this book is diverse. You have Black, Indian, white, Spanish. Say it's not like one color book. This is a very diverse book. Another reason why I like it. 50 Trailblazers of the 50 States. And I believe this is by Wide Eye. The next book is My First Atlas of the 50 States. Take a trip across the United States of America and discover what makes each state special. So this is for my going into the 3rd grader so he can use this. Nice up close picture so you can see each state is laid out and you have facts. You have a big resource map so they can see what's in each resource, and then they point out important places in each state that you would go, like landmarks. So I definitely like that book, My First Atlas of the 50 States. And that is by Georgia Beth. The next book is the United States Encyclopedia. Has a little bit of a glare. Sorry, because it's like a glary book. But it says, from the shores of the Atlantic to the vastness of the Great Plains, the height of the Rockies to the forests of the Pacific Northwest, the United States Encyclopedia celebrates the people, places, and events that built our nation. So it says essays on each region, historical timelines. This is just another gorgeous book. that I got for my older two to use and doing their studies. Most of their geography study will be independent study. I would just come along and make sure that the information that they're getting is being retained by going through playing our games and making sure that they're understanding things about each state. So yeah, independent study, but also review to make sure that they are getting what they're reading, right? Okay, so the last book is National Geographic Beginner's United States Atlas, and this has 50 bold state maps colored to correspond with the political map of the United States. Colorful and physical political maps, more than 200 vibrant images. When I open up this book just has a one-page spread for each state. Another book to just give my little one a little bit more information, or on a quick day for my older ones to still get some knowledge about each state. And that is it for geography for our next school year. And I will try to link all of these below, of course, if I can remember where I got all of them from. Sometimes we're doing so many things that stuff just goes out the window. And don't forget, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time.